Contact your office if you're looking to buy a home. They've teamed up with Movement Mortgage to provide a way for you to have the home of your dreams. Go to kyhomes247.com and find out exactly how much home you can afford. It takes less than 60 seconds to get the ball rolling.
This is Kelly Mitchell with Kentucky Homes Realty. Contact me and let's make this dream of yours a reality.
1580 103.3 WPKY. Good morning. It's 8:47:42. We are joined by KFC manager Stacy Oliver this morning. Good morning, Stacy.
Good morning.
She is the manager of our local KFC restaurant, which, you know, I can almost see from here, just looking out the window, catty corner.
Yep.
And Stacy, now KFC, so it's a corporation, national corporation, but you are wanting to take it to more of a community level. How can KFC get involved on a community level?
Well, we're looking to really, we used to be locally owned and had a lot more things going on, and now we're owned by a great company out of Bowling Green, and we're personally one of 17 stores, and we're seeing all the different things that, you know, the radio station is doing around the community, and we're really just wanting to be a part of that.
Yeah, so I think, and that's kind of how we got in touch, that you just kind of recognized that, and we are very locally involved, and Beth Mann has done an excellent job of keeping us, you know, on a local level, and that's what we want from this radio station. And so you recognized that,
right?
And you said we need to be part of that.
Yeah.
Yes. So what do you have to offer, you know, as part of your involvement? What are some ideas that you've got in mind?
Well, we really liked, I guess it's probably been a few weeks ago, where you pack the troopers' cars.
Yes, cram the cruiser.
And I'm just thinking about the different things that we can do as far as community events with, you know, food and different things that I can get a hold of, and, you know, even gift cards, you know, like hosting things when groups come in, and we just really want to be more involved in our community.
Okay, so when you say that, so like, you know, if there's an event, and then maybe, you know, buckets of fried chicken, we
would really love for, you know, if there's a church event going on, or, you know, they're hosting like a gospel fest, or Pennington Fest, or, you know, all the different events that go on here in town. We're just thinking, you know, get a hold of us. Let us see what we can do to help you make that transition smoother.
Okay, maybe some discounted rates on catering the event.
Definitely.
Yes. Okay, and we do have a lot of things going on. We have, you know, for instance, you're familiar with Ralph Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
So we just had the event for him, the Singing with Ralph. You know, that was a very big thing. Of course, we just had New Song come in to do the benefit concert for Emma Grace Riley. And just, there's always something. There's always something going on. And so I think that's wonderful. We can definitely keep in touch, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that, you know, different organizations here will reach out and just, you know, see what we can give to them. Give me some ideas of what they need, and us go from there.
Absolutely. And so you mentioned something about gift cards. So we've talked, not so much you and I, but it's been a third party, I understand. There are some gift cards that are going to be available to the radio station, I understand, correct?
Correct.
Because we're going to do what with that?
We're going to start, well, I guess you will start a morning trivia on the way to work. And we're really excited about that. We're looking to have like a daily giveaway Monday through Friday, and whatever questions you come up with. And we're pretty excited about that. But it'll be a daily meal giveaway.
I already have my list started. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about the first question that I've got, and I'll share that with you off the air. I'm not going to share that with everybody right now because I don't want to give it away. But I will hint it is going to be a KFC related question. I am really excited about it.
I've had several ask me if it would be, what kind of questions it would be. I said, I have no idea. There's
Well,
no telling what they'll come up with.
That's right. They're kind of going to be all over. I'm not going to have specific categories. There's going to be some movie questions. There's some, random, just kind of some of the stuff is more of an FYI kind of thing. But I'm going to make it easy. And, of course, my husband pointed out, well, they could just go online and find the answer. I'm like, well, that's okay. That's okay if that's what they got to do.
It's still got to be the first to respond.
That's right. They still have to be the first one to dial. Somebody else may already know it and not have to Google it. So, but yes, I'm going to do that around 7:20, 7:25.
Perfect. On the way to work.
That's
school
right. Right before our 7:30 news is when I'm planning to get the question out, and then our listeners will call, and the first correct answer is going to win whatever thing you have provided me that day.
Yeah, and it'll be like promotional cards that they get that you can pass out.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. I am excited about it, and I can't wait to hear some of the answers.
Oh, me too. Me too.
And I'm sure you'll be listening for
definitely.
Yes. And so, yeah, I'm excited about that. But what else is going on over at KFC? So you said that they used to be locally owned, and now they're not.
Rick Lewis owned us for as long as I've been in town. And always love Rick, still do. He come by and seen us just day before yesterday, and we got to sit down and talk for a little while. I love catching up with him. But we're owned out of Bowling Green. There's Terry and Chris Rogers. It's a father-son team, and it's very family engaged. They're a great company to work for. Like I said, we have 17 restaurants. They own Taco Bell's too. And I think the closest store to me is Katie's, but they have Hopkinsville and on into Clarksville and Fort Campbell and up into Bowling Green area. But they are themselves, very community. And I think where Rick used to do so much of that, we're just looking to get into that ourselves, where he used to take care of it. And I'm like, oh, we haven't been doing anything since Rick left. So
I see.
We really want to step up and
get back to the way Rick did things.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And maybe he'll be able to step in and help you a little bit with some guidance on,
Oh, always.
Yeah.
Always.
And so how, other than the lack of community involvement, what else changed when?
Well, definitely we took out A&W. We no longer are a multi-brand. We used to be KFC and A&W, and the A&W left when we remodeled the store. And I know some people still miss the burgers and cheese curds and ice cream, and but it was such a small part of our sales. It just made more sense to go straight KFC, and we were able to keep the buffet, and it's definitely a focus for us.
I see. I've never been and I don't know why. I don't know why, and I'm probably not alone, hopefully, in my weirdness. But I've never been able to go into one of the restaurants that have the dual restaurants in there. I just can't eat in one of those. I don't know why. It just is not. I want only one restaurant to have to choose from. I want to go in and it's only KFC or it's only A&W or it's only Taco Bell. That's always been a weird thing for me. Hopefully I'm not alone. Hopefully there are other people that feel that way. But it's just. So that's kind of a good thing for me that you
I think more often than not. And kind of along with what you would say, it would be more for a family that come in
Mm-hmm.
and that one person wanted a burger or everybody else wanted chicken. I mean, obviously KFC was 90% of our business anyway.
Absolutely.
And, so it was just that. It was more like that than it was, just people would come just for the A&W. It was usually a group, and somebody out of that group would want a burger instead of chicken.
And I could see that. I could see, nobody can settle on what they want. So, hey, we'll just go here and choose. You've got two choices, pick one.
Right.
I could see that. I never had that, I guess, with mine. Everybody always knew where they wanted to go. So we never had to really worry about that so much in my family. But Yeah, that was always one of those. I don't want to go to there because it's in with the KFC. I don't want to go to that Taco Bell because it's in with the KFC. Or, I don't know. I was always weird about that. So, how long have you been with KFC?
I've been with KFC, I guess, a total of 9 years. I worked for Rick. What year was it? Probably 2004, 2005. And then left when I had my last child and stayed gone until she started school. Then I came right back. So I've been there probably about 9 years, maybe going on 10.
Wow. And so it must be a great place to work, or you wouldn't be.
I have enjoyed it. There was always, nervousness when he left. What was it going to be like? Mm-hmm. But it actually went smoother than what I thought it would. I was kind of tense-minded about change. But, and I enjoyed working for Rick a great deal. I did. You kind of get to know people, and he was always kind. And the new company is just as kind, and it's been a great transition, and I'm very happy about that.
And when did that happen?
That was September of last year. Yeah, we just rolled over like a year being.
Okay, so it's September 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of new, but long enough that you've gotten to know everybody. And
yeah, it's definitely gotten more comfortable as time's moved forward. Like I said, it's a bigger thing, and you get to go to meetings and get to know people and kind of learn from their experiences too about what works in their restaurant and different things to try. And I think I'm personally enjoying seeing different perspectives.
And that's great to hear. It's refreshing because a lot of times there's a stigma behind fast food. Mm-hmm. And, so it's nice to hear, yes, I enjoy working here.
No, I definitely enjoy working there. I've been there a long time, and I guess I haven't even considered, what I would do other than, like, as soon as I went back to work, that's the first place I went back to. It was comfortable and happy. Everybody kind of jokes and cuts up, and we have a really good time. It's you spend a lot of time with who you work with, a great deal of time, and you grow to love them. And it's definitely like that there. Absolutely.
Well, Stacy, I sure do appreciate our time has come and gone. I didn't realize. I looked up and I said, "Oh, wow, it's already 9:00." So we're gonna have to wrap it up. But I sure do appreciate you coming in. I'm excited about the trivia.
Oh, me too. I'll be listening.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining us,
Thank
Stacy.
you.
Stacy Oliver-KFC, and we're gonna get that trivia started for you next week.
Serving Caldwell County since 1950. We're 1580, 103.3 WPKY Princeton.
ABC News, I'm Stephanie Ramos. After 4 straight losing days on Wall Street, stock markets are back open now after the Christmas break. On Monday, the Dow dropped 653 points. ABC Chief Business Correspondent Rebecca Jarvis says
the political uncertainty with the government shutdown, President Trump continuously lashing out at the Federal Reserve, and efforts by the Treasury Department to calm things down actually doing the opposite, backfiring. That just adds to the unease here on Wall Street, and that's what's been driving stocks down.
Doctors are going to be checking out every single child in the custody of U.S. Customs and Border Protection after the death of a little boy from Guatemala. The 8-year-old dying after being taken to a hospital with a cough and fever. A 7-year-old girl in the custody of border agents died earlier this month. Officials in Indonesia are urging people to stay away from the coast near the volcano that set off last week's deadly tsunami. This is ABC News. Retailers are counting up the sales on the day after Christmas.
According to MasterCard Spending Pulse, which tracks both online and in-store purchases, retail sales between December 1st and Christmas Eve, excluding car sales, were up more than 5% compared to last year. Shoppers shelling out more than $850 billion over the holiday season. Amazon announcing it had a record-breaking season as well. The strong figures come despite a sharp drop-off in the stock market and continuing government shutdown. Ryan Burrow, ABC News.
Today Day is also expected to be one of the biggest return days of the year. Federal investigators are looking for the cause of a small plane crash in South Dakota.
We had a small single-engine, small-frame aircraft that went down in the backyard between Birchwood and Woodwind. I can confirm at this time there was one fatality.
Reagan Smith is the